What's up, guys? Welcome back today. This is I want to go in depth a little more of a few reasons why. I don't want to put a specific number because I don't know what I'll be able to come up with. I've been thinking about this a little bit, but reasons why I picked a 2020 C8 Corvette over the Shelby GT500. All right, so reason number one that really kind of curved me away from the 2020 Shelby GT500 is dealer markup. Dealer markup is, I mean, they just jack the prices up when it's in demand. I don't blame them. I would be doing the exact same thing, if not maybe even worse. But at the same time, for people like me that are trying to buy this car and I want to make videos for everyone, to have a markup of a car that's 40 to 60,000 over sticker, like I paid $5. You guys know I paid $5 over sticker, and that was like the absolute max I'll be able to pay, because that 5,000 or 10,000, 15, 20, whatever you pay over markup will pretty much get thrown straight into the wind, and it's just pretty much, it's a waste. That's it. That's what it pretty much comes down to at the end of the day. It's how much you really want the car and how much will you be willing to pay. And the C8, the real reason I picked this C8 is here, let me show you. If everyone doesn't know, the engine's back there. And all the GT500's engine has been up front. And I mean, there's nothing honestly special about the GT500, to be honest. I mean, it's a beautiful car, don't get me wrong. I really wanted a GT500 over this car. But now after driving this car and pretty much other people telling me that have driven the GT500, they said they would take this car. Even Derek Brand Productions, my buddy Derek, said he would take a C8 over a Mustang, and he is a huge Mustang guy. Don't get me wrong, I have a Mustang at the shop right now getting built, and I preferably wanted a white GT500 with the track pack, with all the carbon fiber stuff, but with markup and stuff, that car is probably gonna be like 130,000. And at the end of the day, what is really special about the GT500? And the transmission, sure, it's dual clutch, just like my car. It's a 7-speed, mine's an 8-speed. I mean, the C8 puts down way better 0 to 60 times consistently, and it's just mid-engine, it's cool, it's new, and everyone wants to see what's getting done with it. I mean, all the GT500s in the past year have been almost big motor, big blower. It's usually a stick shift, and I mean, they try to put as big as tires they could on the rear. And I think Ford just really needs to like change the game with something drastic, just like Chevy did, just like with that car back there. I've been rolling, like when I get on the road and like my buddies have Lambos and Ferraris and we start going through back roads, like I don't even feel like I'm pushing the car into turns. And I know, I can tell you right now, if I was in my S550 Mustang, I might have been in the trees a couple of times, to be honest with you guys. It's just a different animal. I mean, obviously there's a big price gap from the S550 to this, I understand that, but at the end of the day, you are paying for what you get for. And honestly, if I had to do it over again, I would definitely probably, I mean, I shouldn't even say probably, I'm definitely getting a 2020 C8. All right, some specs right here from you from CJ Pony Parts. 0 to 60 Shelby GT500, 3.3 seconds. 2020 Stingray is 3.0, if you guys can't see that. And quarter mile time, 10.6 at 133 for the Shelby GT500. 2020 Stingray Corvette, 11.2 at 122. And guys, look at the horsepower difference. Shelby GT500, 760 horsepower, 5.2 liter V8, supercharged. This is all motor. God, Samir, all right, I'm vlogging. I gotta go. Sorry, Samir. Anyway, and the torque. Look at the torque difference. 625 torque and 470 pound-feet of torque for the Corvette. And I mean, guys, this car is putting better numbers down in the quarter mile. I mean, wait, no, I lied about that. Around the road course, it's putting down better times. If you guys go watch Speed Phenomenon's video, he has both cars. He has a GT500 and a 2020 C8, and he can drive, guys. I mean, he's a driver. I'll give it to him. That man can whip this car. I mean, he's already put brakes on this car. He's already had, I mean, I don't even know. He's put tires on it. He's been slaughtering this car. And I really can't wait to take this around the road course and see what it can do. Like I said, guys, 2020 C8 is the way to go. It's the new wave. Like, it's changing the game. Like, look at this, guys. Can't make this up to you. All right, it does have its flaws though. Chevy, for the love of baby Jesus, put a rain tray in there that makes it like slidable and you can lock it in and take it out, or whatever you have to do. Just put a rain tray in there, so when we wash the car and I'm trying to wash like this section of the car, That's really one thing that they need to fix. When you're trying to wash the back of the car, it's physically impossible. Let me just tell you that. Like when you're trying to like foam cannon or just spray off the back of the car, all the water and everything will get right back in there. And then pretty much you have to re-detail your whole engine bay again. I mean, I always do that anyway, but it's a simple time. If the car's a little warm and I just moved it out of the garage and it's been idling, I just don't want all that cold water rushing into the engine bay, because that's not really good for your motor. Because I mean, in some cases, I guess it really could crack the block if it is super cold. Even the 4GT, the engine like placement in it is a whole lot different, and you can just see how low the engine is for the zero, like the gravity to keep it planted as much as possible. They set this car up pretty nice, it seems like. It's actually really dirty back here. I gotta clean it. And the little details that they do, you can even see. I really like this right here, that Corvette emblem. Another piece of subject I wanted to touch. Everyone has their preference of cars, and don't get me wrong, I don't hate on anyone's cars. They can pick whatever, drive what they want, build whatever they want. I respect everyone's build. But at the end of the day, you have to pick a car that suits whatever you like to do, or whatever how you like to drive your car. If you just like to go in a straight line, or if you like to go on rallies. I mean, I actually am a big fan of rallies now. It's so much fun. And it's all like what you want to do with your car. If you just want to do strictly drag racing, if you want to do road coursing, if you want to go on long drives with it and really push the car and keep up with some actually really high horsepower cars. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's all preference, but if I had to choose, I'm still gonna take the C8, and it just does what it does, and it keeps up with very fast cars. And it honestly feel like it shouldn't, but it hangs right there with some really fast cars. And I'm sure you guys saw last video what that C7 put a train on Sheem. Sorry, Sheem, no offense. But yeah, no, I'm just playing. Yeah, guys, I mean, it's whatever you like. At the end of the day, if you buy it, spend the money, get whatever you want. But for me, I've raced this car in a straight line. I've taken it on some back roads and kind of pushed it pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. And it just goes. I mean, this car, the braking, and just think, this is the base. This is the base. The Stingray is the base. There's still the Z06, there's still the ZR1. And the GT, they are comparing the base Corvette to the highest platform of Mustang. Just bear with me. Just think about that. The highest, like the best Mustang they have versus the base Corvette. That's what I'm saying. Ford, step it up. And Chevy. If anyone from Chevy is watching this, please, like, really? For the interior, there's zero spot in this car for a radar detector. Like, some guy was telling me to take out the dash, but who's gonna take out the dash in a $80-some thousand car you just buy? Like, not me. Like, just put a little plug down there or something, and we'll just put it up there, and you know, just mock it on up and stick it there so cops don't catch me when I'm in Mexico or something, you know, that stuff. In all honestly, I really don't have any complaints about this car. So far, knock on some wood where there's a tree. Ah, yes. All right. Other than that, hasn't had any problems, knock on wood, like I just did. And yeah, I mean, I can't complain. This car is a very beautiful car. It does what it does, and I just really can't wait to push it even more to the limits. And this week, I'm gonna go check the transmission fluid on it. So, and it's getting actually another oil change. I believe I'm at like 3,600 miles. Actually, let me check for you guys real quick. 3,656. That's about 3,000 miles I've put on this oil change, and I'm gonna actually go home after I drive it, let it sit, cool down for a little bit, and check the oil. I saw one guy, he said check it when they were showing some guy at the Corvette museum. They were saying check the oil while it's running. I don't know how much I really want to try that or believe that, but I might have to look that up again because I don't want to mess anything up or get oil everywhere, because that just doesn't sound right. If anyone knows anyone with a 2020 Shelby GT500 and that actually wants to race from a dig, off a light, heads up, at least bone stock cars, and I really want to make that video happen. Even I really want to run a Shelby GT350R, because that car puts on the dyno I've seen it. I believe it was like 35 to 40 more horsepower than this car to the rear wheels. So it made I think 480 the car put to the rear wheels, and it's a stick shift car, so that's where I think I might end up winning. It all depends on the driver. The car's around the same weight, I believe, and stick shift versus automatic. Stick shift, he's got six reasons where he can make a mistake, and my 8-speed will not make a mistake. So that's another race I want to get done for you guys, show you guys head to head, Shelby GT500, Shelby GT350. Let me know down in the comments which one you would like to see first. And honestly, I can't wait till the Z06 comes out, because that car is going to be a whole nother animal, and I think that car is going to laugh, honestly laugh, in the face of Ferrari and the face of Lamborghini. And I hope the American cars take back the title of pretty much the ultimate supercars, like we did back in the day with Ford with the GT40, because we showed Ferrari up, we showed everyone up, and American cars are #1. So that's a fact. Take it to the bank. If you don't like it, honestly, don't care. I pick American cars all the way. On that note, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I got another little event coming this weekend, and hopefully I'll get some good runs in for you guys to watch. So please like, subscribe. Thanks for turning back in, and I'm Jake with the C8, and I'm out. Peace.